Now let me take you through our AI in two pieces. First, things that are already in the market or close to market, and then I'll give you a glimpse into our longer-term strategy on AI. So let's start first, and I'll quickly go around the infinity loop here. So in validate requirements, we're doing this in Codebeamer. And so right now we have an application in closed beta that will allow you to ingest requirements from documents. It'll separate those requirements into well-formed requirements. It can check those requirements against quality guidelines like in COSI. It'll make recommendations for more complete or unequivocal requirements. It'll check your database for duplicate requirements, all in the name of improving requirements quality. And all of this is done with a large language model, and we anticipate better quality of requirements and better throughput of requirements engineers. In Creo, already in the market, we have generative design. You can set up space claims and, let's say, boundary conditions, and we can generate parts automatically for you. And you can specify the kind of manufacturing that you want. So you can say, I'd like this to be cast or subtractive manufactured or forged and other different kinds of manufacturing processes, and we can automatically generate a model for you. In the engineer for COGS category, right now, this is a PLM project that will be in closed beta here in the fall, and it has two pieces to it. The first piece is using our Vuforia computer vision technology to go find duplicate parts in your PLM database, and then give you some tools to rationalize those parts so you can have less parts in your network. The other side of it is, as engineers design new parts, as you know, they can put a classification schema on it as they store it in Windchill to have better reuse. It turns out that humans aren't very good at doing that consistently, and so we now have an AI assistant that will suggest the right classification scheme for a part as you check it into Windchill. Continuing around the infinity loop here, we already have something in market for Vuforia to automate end-of-line inspections with computer vision. We also have DPM in the market, which helps you identify bottlenecks in factory lines and uses AI to figure out the reason codes where you have a bottleneck to help you burn down those bottlenecks and then in a closed loop fashion find the next bottleneck. Out in the field, we have the ability to optimize spare parts as we have for a long, long time, and then to streamline the service technician experience so that service technicians can be more productive when they're out at customers. So these are the things that are either in market or very close to market. But let me shift here to a little bit maybe broader view and longer view of how we're thinking about it. So in the end, we think the future, a lot of the future of AI is called agentic AI. That means we'll have certain agents working on top of our software to do certain tasks. And these may be to interrogate the solution. It may be to do something like in the Codebeamer case, check quality of something or check duplicates. But at any rate, we're going to have agents that will be across Windchill, they'll be across Creo, they'll be across ServiceMax and across Codebeamer. And so what we want to do is design a coordinated agent architecture across the PTC suite so that these agents can work with each other. You know, an example might be if you were looking for duplicate parts inside of Windchill and you found them, you may want to go back and have that agent coordinate with the agent in Codebeamer to find all the duplicate requirements so that you could rationalize all of those things at the same time. Another example might be you wanted to ask Windchill for a certain set of parts, and you wanted to go out and get the repair history from ServiceMax. So an agent in Windchill would find those parts, then it would coordinate with an agent in ServiceMax to bring back the repair history so that engineer could make a better decision on the next generation design. So at any rate, this isn't completely baked yet, but I just want to give you a sense for the stuff that's close to market, and then a broader, larger, let's say, digital thread strategy for AI at PTC.